This is Walter Requiem, and welcome back to my Let's Play of System Shock 2 Ponterbee Station. So, last time we left off, we had completed the entire, medical deck, for now anyway. There's some stuff we can actually, come to think of it, there's really nothing else we really need to do on the medical deck. We'll just be returning here a lot, a la like my System Shock 2, proper playthrough, just because this is where we're keeping our stuff. Anyway, like I said before, we can go to any one of these decks first and actually accomplish their goals, but just to keep things sort of similar, I'm going to go ahead and go to engineering. Now, engineering is a very interesting deck for Ponterbee because it's part of why I think Ponterbee is more distinctly Metroidvania than System Shock 2 is. Also, I fucking love this. Right here we have a magazine that is Shock Ed by nobody, I guess, and it just says, "A great mystery, curse, or punishment of Shodan." Now, as someone who has tried to use the fucking Shock Ed editor for this game to make fan missions, that is truth. This thing requires fucking arcane knowledge to use. It's freaking, like, a whole other experience. It's like basically looking at runes. Oh god. Hello. Sorry if he kills me. Okay, I'm good. So, right off the bat, there's a section of engineering we can't get to. It looks like we need some sort of battery to get in there. So, I guess we'll just find out what we need to do from here. Also, I don't think Christine likes the Beatles because she wants them to die. Who would want the Beatles to die? Don't die, Beatles. No, obviously, like I said, I think Christine is German, so, I mean, die is just German for thee. You know, just judging what I'm able to see about the System Shock 2 fanbase, that's probably redundant because System Shock 2 seems to have a really, like, popular presence in, like, Europe, so I'd imagine a lot of the people that would be interested in watching a fucking Ponterbee Station playthrough are probably German. So I'm probably just sitting here looking like an ass clown this whole time, but I mean, I've done a pretty fantastic job of making myself look like that on my System Shock 2 series, so I mean, I guess I don't have much dignity left. I can kind of do this stupid shit. But anyway, we have an audio log. We should probably go ahead and listen to it.
It can't be true that Shodan took over total control of the space station on the spur of the moment. Is there no possibility of stopping her? If we can't, we must destroy the station. Under no circumstances can we allow Shodan the chance to return to Earth. You are the chief engineer. Can you suggest a better solution to prevent this than activating the self-destruct?
Right, so that's Commander Decker, and he is basically the William Diego of this this mod. He's sort of the same kind of, you know, heroic general archetype. He's not as, like, fleshed out as Diego, like, honestly, but I still quite enjoy the characters in this mod, especially Decker. He's definitely a badass later on in the game. And here's a section I don't normally go to right away, but if we go down here we get some early goodies. Oh jeez. Yeah, you know, I can't help but feel like the weapons feel buffed in Ponterbee. Ow. Asshole. Yeah, so that's fun. Already going through our freaking candy razors. I'm gonna... Zoggles. Oh god! Hello! Zoggles is gonna be a fucking diabetic by the time he gets off of Ponterbee. I just shot the wall. Okay. Yeah, the shotgun definitely feels stronger in Ponterbee than in System Shock 2 proper. I think we have another audio log. Let's go ahead and listen to it.
Our only chance is to redirect the control for the engine core to the colony. To do this, we need to enter the security codes into the 3 control computers. Then the master controller in the core room needs to be switched. This will not only redirect the reactor control to the colony, but will also weaken Shodan's power. Well, at least I hope it will. We can then reopen the doors that Shodan has blocked. After that, we should be able to reach the shuttle bays and fly to the planet where we can initiate the self-destruct sequence. Easier said than done. I have neither a battery to open the door nor the codes, and if Shodan gets wind of this, well, she'll do everything in her power to stop us. Have you any idea who has the codes?
And from here, we're given our first insight into the objective of Ponterbee. We're basically going to be going around to all the decks, collecting codes, and coming back to this particular deck and actually using them in the core. So that cues us into our first real sense of objectivity that we have. Our first real sense of direction in this mod. So I guess we can continue to explore the rest of this. It seems like we need the battery to get over there, but for now we can kind of just check around the areas we're allowed to go to. And we have another audio log by Barker as well.
I had hoped that as a last resort, we could activate the self-destruct sequence. But this is no longer an option. Shodan has gained control of the mechanism, and I don't believe she would appreciate our trying to blow up the station. We need to redirect the engine core control to the colony to start the self-destruct from there. That's the only idea I have at the moment.
Right. I love how Barker basically just looks and sounds kind of like your 5th grade science teacher. Like, I don't know. It's fitting because he's like the chief researcher. In my mind, all chief researchers have, you know, mustaches. And mustaches from like the 80s. As well as, like, Ned Flanders looking glasses. Anyway, we have another audio log, I believe.
Hi, Jonas. I hope you're feeling better. By the way, the 3 Saurians have been drugged and put into cryosleep, though I have no idea what to do with them now. What's gotten into them? I'm still busy analyzing this strange biomass which was found sticking to the Von Braun's escape pod. Hopefully you can help me. My results make absolutely no sense.
Bro, just eat some Tri-Optimum. That's what you need to do. This is honestly my favorite thing about this mod. They just have a freaking brand of ravioli called Tri-Optimum. It's not even called ravioli, except it is at the very top of the screen. But it's not ravioli, it's Tri-Optimum. You know, after I'm done recording this, I think I'm gonna go make myself a can of Chef Boyardee Tri-Optimum. That sounds really good right now. Man, if you guys love this joke, I'm gonna run it to the ground by the course of the fucking series, so have fun. And if you don't like it, well, I apologize. So, you know, give my respects to your next of kin. I'd imagine I'm gonna drive enough people to that. So, we're picking up a decent amount of stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying the layout of this map as much as I do. Already, personally to me, and this is gonna be sacrilege, this part of the deck feels so much... It has like the same kind of like general idea of System Shock 2's engineering, but this just feels so much like better designed in my opinion. I actually like this part of the game as opposed to engineering and Shock 2 proper. And we have some chemicals that we can get. Now, fun fact, most of these in this mod are unfortunately worthless. Exotic weapons are never a thing in any of Christine's fan missions. So all you can really research are organs, and so most of this stuff just is not very useful. Well, I guess we're not going over there yet. Oh, looks like the welcoming committee is here. And he's dead. Well, that sucks. There's a freaking charger we don't have access to, but what can we find in here? Some armor. Maintenance tool. It's like a log from a man named Hammond.
Scott, we should get to heck out of here. Putting up with the crooks of XERXES XP was one thing. No real harm done if we got delivered rubber ducks or if the bathroom doors wouldn't open from time to time. I even got used to his Elvis Presley imitation. Now everything has changed though. It seems XERXES XP no longer has control of the station. Shodan just strolled right in and took over, which wasn't all that difficult. XERXES XP had more security leaks than Al Bundle has holes in his socks. I fear Shodan wants to wipe us all out. We aren't soldiers, just simple technicians and engineers, so let's scram. Let the unit garrison solve it. It's not our problem.
Right. So first of all, a couple of things. Oh god. Oh god, I want to explain this, but I'm really pressed to explain it while being shot at. Okay, so first of all, one of the most amazing things about Ponterbee is that it adds straight up new content to the game. This is a brand new enemy. This is, I believe it's a Talon security drone. And this is actually, in the files of System Shock 2 proper. It's just, never used. It's beta content, basically. But, Christine has gone and made them actual enemies in Ponterbee. They're not that threatening. They're just basically a weaker version of the Cyreaver almost, with a quicker projectile. I just love that they're in the game regardless. Straight up new enemy. And it's not the only time we'll be seeing them. Second, I love that apparently all incarnations of XERXES in the System Shock universe struggle with Elvis Presley impersonations in this freaking universe. Oh mama. Lastly, we're just kind of just hopping around from room to room here. I'm trying to find stuff. And in light of there being no things to research in this mod, and thus no Wormmind implant, and considering I'm not going to be using Psy this playthrough, I may as well drink as much of the fucking alcohol as I want. So, yeah. Considering all this stuff is stackable as well, it'll just be nice to have more and more health items laying around. And we're already picking up a bunch of cyber modules. And that's what I love about Ponterbee Station. And this mod, it just feels really... His rope's not tied to anything. He's just hanging. I just really love how open-ended this mod feels. Also, just for the sake of demonstrating something, Christine also buffed cigarettes in this mod. They damage you, but they also heal you for a single point of Psy now. So, depending on whether or not you actually want to play this game with a Psy character, it's actually a lot more beneficial to pick up cigarettes now, assuming you have a way to heal yourself. System Shock 2. Ponterbee Station, the game that encourages chain smoking. And then it also encourages getting shot. Ow. Yeah, there's a hybrid up there, and we also got gangbanged by a freaking Talon drone. So, let's just go ahead and load this pistol. Looks like we picked up an audio log.
Ah, I can't get through to anybody. Not even Scott answers. Are they all dead? No, please, this can't be true. Will this nightmare never end?
Right. So, basically, same kind of premise to SS2. Everybody is basically dead at this point of the game. Also, we just picked up a hazmat suit. Now, this will be very important for us later on. And we'll explain why pretty soon. So... this part of the game is just really fun. It's the same kind of spirit as the cargo base in System Shock 2. A bunch of rooms with a bunch of goodies. But, like I said, I just think it's better put together. And I'm not really saying it to put down SS2. I mean, this is my favorite game of all time. I don't really want to talk badly about it. I just really admire how Christine managed to make a mod that, in many ways, feels just as good, if not more refined than regular System Shock 2. Like, it's just, I admire this mod for being as good as it is. And especially since, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is actually a new version of Ponterbee Station that was just released this year. Christine, out of the blue, randomly started updating all of her fan missions, including her little fun one, to include a bunch of fixes for the New Dark engine that System Shock 2 now runs on. I just admire that commitment. I mean, this mod now has a lot more stuff to it that it didn't, like, in the years I've been playing it, and even now just coming back and seeing all this, like, little stuff that she's added to the levels, I just think it brings the whole thing together. Anyway, enough, what's it called? I think the term they use for it now is spurging. Enough spurging, and now we're gonna continue playing the game. Oh, hello. I like how he's just chilling. Yeah, you had the wrong door to chill like that outside of, buddy. Probably should have come to my proper one. Looks like we can finally continue down over here. Hopefully we can find some sort of upgrade station soon, because we are almost out of inventory space. And that freaking alarm almost attacked me. That would have been fun. Don't like... Oh, here it is. I wanted to do a whole fucking intro sequence to this, but welcome to the duck room. This is the greatest moment of the entire fucking mod. I love that just the percussion part of the System Shock 1 elevator theme. Like, everything about this room is just fantastic. There's actually a reason provided for this as well. It's beautiful. So we have a little bit of a paper down here, and you have to fob this thing to actually have the code on it registered for your MFD. I figured that out the hard way. There's something similar that happens to it later on, and it drove me crazy, considering that the distance to this door and that note isn't that high. But there's a much worse example later on, and it just, ugh. Also, I love how there's fucking ducks in space somehow. It used to be possible to kind of like lean out the window in old versions of System Shock 2. I think that's been patched, but it used to be fun to do that. The ducks are new. I don't think they were in previous versions of this mod. Totenhausen. Machmalater. I know somebody's probably gonna like tear me a new one in the fucking comments for mispronouncing. I'm basically butchering the German language. Also, this is a very important Easter egg for us. It's a little cup. There's a little duck on it, right? I don't think it even says anything on it. It's just a collectible mug. But if we recycle it, we get a fuck ton of nanites for recycling it. I didn't find out about that until like last year, and I just think it's amazing. You just get so many nanites by recycling that little mug. It's beautiful. There's another one that you can do later on, and we'll be keeping our eyes out for it. Basically, if you're playing Christine Fan Mission, look out for weird mugs like that. And also, this is the greatest moment of any System Shock 2 content ever. Yes. I'm very satisfied with the results. This 20 seconds or so of ducks bouncing around has been the most satisfaction I've had in my entire life. I will now be able to die a wonderful death, knowing that in a System Shock 2 video game, there are ducks that you can bounce around the walls. And there's even an explanation for it by our boy Hammond.
I just finished unpacking the last delivery from Tri-Optimum. What the hell is all this good for? Instead of hazard suits and spare parts, we got rubber ducks. No, I'm not kidding. Rubber ducks. What the dickens are we to do with 120,879 yellow rubber ducks? Close the radiation leaks in the reactor? Throw them on shoulder cyborgs? Where have the idiots from Tri-Optimum left their brains? Oh well, I bet this buggy XERXES XP is behind it. I'm going mad.
So, yes, there's over 120,000 rubber ducks on Ponterbee Station. I don't know, you know, there's a lot of people that seem to love rubber ducks. I think I once read a story about a guy who has, like, fetish for rubber ducks, and I just, like, can't help but feel like he would be going, like, in, what, like, hog heaven over this. God, that's such a disturbing concept, but, you know, I'm the guy that, like, loves a fucking seal, so, I mean, I love you, sweetie. I have a little figure of her right here. I should probably make a little drawing of her holding a rubber duck now. That'd be really cute. Anyway, on with the Ponterbee Station walkthrough. We're done with the duck room. As beautiful as it is, we can't stay here the entire time. Also, we went ahead and got cybernetically able because we are pretty soon going to be. Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa. Son of a fuck. Yeah, this is. I don't like this. I don't care what XERXES wants. He's stuck singing Elvis Presley. He ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time because I hacked into his systems. He ain't nothing but a hound dog. And I'm just, once again, singing a song. I'm probably annoying the fuck out of my viewers, and I'm very sorry. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine. I'm done. I promise I'm done. Anyway. I can't tell if I'm breathing into my microphone or not. It's irritating me. I just know one of these days I'm gonna have a recording session that I'm really proud of, right? And I'll have had my mic too close to my mouth, and I will be basically fucking it up. I need to get a desktop microphone. Oh, what the fuck? What? What? Are you shitting me? Leave me alone. Haven't I suffered enough? Oh god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I am getting fucking bullied. Dude just fucking drop shotted me. Stay away, please. I am just... My brain is still processing what happened. That has never happened to me in this game. I have never heard of fucking enemies able to fucking jump off of heights like that in System Shock 2's engine. That is new to me. That is terrifying to me. And of course it happened to me while I'm recording, right? So now the entire world gets to see me getting owned like that. I say the entire world, like, there's people regularly watching System Shock 2 playthroughs, let alone playthroughs of a System Shock 2 mod. You know, I say that like I'm mocking it, and at the same time, I'm just kind of upset that Ponterbee Station is so unknown as it is. Like, a lot of people play System Shock 2, right? A lot of people have, like, you know, they love it. I mean, this is a very beloved game we're talking about. But just the amount of work that's gone into Ponterbee and just how, like, wonderful it is, I can't help but feel like I'm kind of upset that a lot of people don't seem to have much of an interest in checking out the fan missions for this game. That's kind of why I'm doing them. I don't have much of a platform, and I'm not trying to be egotistical and act like, oh, I'm going to be introducing this game to so many people. But at the same time, I feel really good about showcasing a mod that I care so much about, you know? Like, Christine is such a talented modder, and I know she does work for Thief as well, and I'm not too familiar with the Thief games. But at the same time, she's a really prolific mod author, and I just, like, I don't know. I feel kind of glad I can demonstrate her work in some form. So, for now, until we get access to a charger to charge this battery, we are basically done with this deck. Which is a good thing, because fuck these guys. You know what? You're gonna get squished in the duck room. Oh god! No! No! Fuck you! 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 Oh god! Oh god! Oh! This is not fun. I just need to fucking man up and do this shit. Why am I need to be doing the non-charge mode. Yeah, get popped. Oh god. My System Shock brain just turns off when I'm playing and trying to record at the same time, dude. Yeah. Protocol droids are like a very slept on enemy, right? Like, later on in the game, they're kind of just, you know, cannon fodder, but, like, for the engineering part of the game, they're always really threatening because they can take a lot of damage for the weapons that you currently have access to. And we have an audio log from Fraser.
I found a battery, but it needs to be recharged. These people have the 3 security codes. Edward Jakes, Chief of the Hydroponics deck, Sam Person, Operation Chief, and Commander Stephen Decker from the UNN, because the UNN always has a finger in the pie. I'm going to try to contact them. Where are all of the hazard suits? I won't go without one.
Right, so it looks like we are on our way to either Hydroponics, Operations, or the Command Deck. So that gives us an idea of where we need to go. We have several people we need to find, or at least find their remains, and hopefully pick up the information we need from them. So, I guess there's nothing left to do but make our way to Medsci. Because of course, I wouldn't be a Walter playthrough without going back to Medsci at various times in the playthrough, because we all want to see Walter do the exact same thing over and over again.
Are we joined?
That's right, I've heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's finally good to meet your other friends. It's good when your other friends are dead, right? So we should actually come back for these beakers at some point. In fact, if I was smart, I would be carrying them now. But at the same time, for some reason, I'm really struggling with inventory space this playthrough, and I'm really getting agitated by it really quickly. Fuck it, let's just go ahead and get another level of strength. So now we can actually carry stuff again. Alright, and now that we've done that, let's just really quickly go back and get a charge. And then we can be on our merry way.
Power drained.
Why am I carrying around speed hypos? Come on, Walter. I don't know. Like, people say speed hypos are trash, and they are, because they actually can hurt you, just because of the way that Dark Engine seems to handle, like, various stuff involving, like, player speed. Like, you can, here, I'll even demonstrate it, you can take damage by running into a wall at a high enough speed. You can even kill yourself if you're going too fast. That's always been an interesting quirk of the Dark Engine that, like, fascinates me. But at the same time, just to dial it back a bit, I find the, like, ability to backtrack really quickly with them kind of valuable. Especially in Ponterbee Station, where you need to backtrack more often than in regular SS2. So with that, let's just go ahead and maybe start on Hydroponics today. Okay, we're now here. Let's go ahead and check out the environment. It's already really nice. I love how the hydroponics deck in this game is built. Especially with the flowers. They just look really nice, right?
I've just disabled the air supply on this deck.
What?
How long will it take until all of the oxygen is used up? How long can you survive without air? Insect.
Okay, you know what? I think it's time to get out of here. You're fucking kidding me! Well, now we're stuck here, and now we're going to suffocate, basically. Yeah, and we're already getting attacked by stuff. That's fun. Well, I guess next episode we're going to go ahead and really dive into the hydroponics deck. But for now, at least we've started it. And at least we have an idea of what we're doing next. Even though we can't fucking leave. Anyway, guys, this has been Walter Requiem, and thanks again for tuning in on my System Shock 2 vids. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys later, and you have a wonderful day.